Continuing our interview session from the SIHH 2018, I'm so happy and proud to have Geoffroy Lefebvre with me, the new CEO. No, it's not the new CEO, you're already there for a while, but the deputy CEO, and we are all waiting that you are being appointed to the CEO, and I'm sure this will be just a question of a few days, and then, no. You're doing a great job, Geoffroy. This is what I wanted to say.
Thank you, Alexander.
I was wishing that you would already be appointed officially. You're doing a great job. You have been presenting this year a collection that I honestly like very much. It's young, it's dynamic, it's different to what we have seen at Jaeger-LeCoultre recently. And it goes back to a watch that is quite particular at Jaeger, the Polaris.
Exactly. And so that's why it's not very different from maybe what you've seen in the past, because it's a Jaeger watch to start with, okay? And at Jaeger, we make watches, and we make them the same way that we've been making them for the past 185 years. Of course, the technologies have evolved, but we like, once in a while, to go back to our heritage and to select one iconic piece, and we have many in our history, and to play with it, and to do something with it. What we wanted to do this year was not just a re-edition of the Memovox Polaris of 1968. It has been done in 2008, but when we think about it, altogether, the Polaris, Memovox Polaris related pieces, there's less than 2,500 in circulation since 1968. So we wanted, first of all, to pay tribute to this amazing piece of our history, and to also give ourselves a possibility to expand the range of Polaris to other amateurs of watches, amateurs of Jaeger-LeCoultre, and people who would not forcibly just be wearing the re-edition of the Memovox Polaris. And that's why we've decided to introduce a complete line. We have 5 models. When you take the combination of dials and straps, we have 17 references that we're introducing to the market today. And by the way, I'm happy to say that the landmark piece of this line, which is the vintage Polaris of 1968, the re-edition, is available online for sale at Jaeger-LeCoultre.com since 9:30 this morning. Okay. Voilà, so don't hesitate to rush on the site.
I have the 2008 re-edition, tribute to Polaris, done by Jérôme Lambert at the time.
Okay.
And I'm happy with this one, very happy even.
And
but it's a good information. Thank you.
The spirit behind this collection is really the maker spirit of Jaeger-LeCoultre. You've been to our manufacturer, you've visited us many times, and I assume, I hope at least, that every time you come, you have the same emotional shock as the many visitors that we have every year, and as sometimes, I must admit, I myself experience when I walk into such and such workshop and discuss with our colleagues who are, passionate people of the maison.
Honestly speaking, it's I have to say it's hard to top what you can offer for a real love watcher. It's Jaeger-LeCoultre. You really discover everything from scratch. You do everything in-house.
But that's why it's also
maison in the real sense of the word.
And I'm paying tribute to my colleagues by saying that. But it's also a challenge for us, to constantly be reinventing ourselves with the huge base of movements, the huge base of ingenuity, of inventiveness that we have at the maison. And hopefully, so what we've done with Polaris is really reconcentrating the full maker spirit of the maison into that amazing line, which is, of course, a blend of quality, technique, and style, pushing back the limits of watchmaking, as we like to do at Jaeger-LeCoultre.
All in-house movements, of course.
Of course.
No question. All tested. The 1,000-hour test. Yeah, 1,000-hour test is quite a particular thing. You were the first to do such a test.
Exactly.
So all the watches during the procession process go through various testing.
Yeah, it's tested at all stages of the production, and to make sure that the best of our quality comes to the market. So.
And it will also show if there is any little problem in the movement in the case, wherever it will.
Exactly, it includes mechanical testing, aesthetical testing, etc. And we're not immune to after sales, unfortunately, but no one is. And hopefully, the 1,000 hour at least shows the importance that we bring to the well manufacturing of our product.
Yeah. What's your favorite piece? By the way.
My personal favorite piece is the one I'm wearing today, which is the Jaeger-LeCoultre Polaris Memovox, which is the reinterpretation in this new collection of the original piece.
Can you quickly wind it and make it ring? So
yes.
So the CEO is now.
I'm not very good with my hands, but.
No. Wait, it's an alarm, a mechanical alarm.
Exactly.
Clock. So you can set your personal
Voilà.
time.
I'm winding the alarm.
And it sounds like an old grandfather, grandmother.
Exactly.
How you call these?
Are you ready?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, hang on.
Once again.
Voilà.
Great sound, huh?
Long, hein? Voilà.
No, you didn't wind it correctly. It must sound longer.
Yeah.
No, but this is the sound of a mechanical alarm. So you can see this is not. If you're fed up with your iPhone or smartphone sounds, this is a good alternative.
No, it's great. It's great.
It's kind of an antidote to the.
Absolutely.
And
it's very faithful to the original piece because we decided to make it a closed case back, whereas the other models of the collection we've opened the case back, which is not common for a sports watch. But this one, 200 meters waterproof, 42 millimeter case, a very nice domed glass box. Of course, the 3 crowns of the original Polaris. We've reworked the dial. We've got a very
sapphire glass.
Sapphire glass, of course.
Because the re-edition was done with.
In
2008 was done with a plexi.
Triple tone dial. So we have sunray at the center. We have grained in the for the indexes and opaline in the inner bezel, rotating inner bezel as in the historical piece. Voilà. And the aspiration of many of our customers today is to find a piece that they can wear in daytime and in the evening. And so tonight we have the launch night of the Polaris. I'll be wearing this with a tuxedo, and I'm sure it will fit perfectly.
Are you going to change the strap?
Huh? No.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm a big fan of all non-leather straps.
Rubber Clou de Paris, a very, very pleasant strap to wear.
Rubber Clou de Paris, what a combination. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Last question. How do you think this kind of collection will attract a younger clientele to Jaeger? Do you think, in my personal opinion, this kind of watches really will attract a lot of younger people to Jaeger-LeCoultre. I'm pretty sure you agree, or
it was also done by design, I must admit.
Okay.
And I think two features of the watch are really going to attract the clientele. First of all, the fact that we're offering something which is very competitive in terms of pricing, and for the quality that you get, it's amazing, and the design of the watch is of course appealing to the clientele. The second thing is the whole stories we're going to tell around Polaris this year, and we'll be doing the reveal of our campaign. It's very emotional. It's the name of our campaign is Made of Makers, and that's really what Jaeger-LeCoultre is. It's a company that is made of makers, and our products are made by our makers. And the very interesting parallels that we can establish with other maker universes. You've seen our friends from Fagliano on the booth. You've seen the car maker universe. We'll soon be revealing a partnership with the coach builder. So we've got very interesting stories and hopefully very appealing stories as well.
Okay. Geoffroy, thank you very much.
Thank you, Alexander. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
For me too.
All the best for this, in my eyes, really beautiful collection, and it's also my favorite piece, the one you're wearing.
Thank
Even
you.
if I have one, I will.
maybe you have another one.
It's a fantastic. No, I wear it when I get fed up with this wake-up tone of my iPhone. Really.
Yes.
So from time to time, I need something else.
Yeah.
And it's in the morning when this watch rings, you stand up. It's loud. And sometimes I even take it to get a reminder for a date or something.
Mm-hmm.
You won't miss it.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alexander.
Thank you.